Alright, what's going on guys? My name is Stravos, and this is going to be another easy route explanation guide, this time for the map Sidewinder, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do an easy route that has the most minimal amounts of advanced tactics, advanced mechanics, so that you can get a very good time with very little practice. But anyways, this map is one of the more finicky maps, so it can be very luck-based sometimes. So even though this is an easy route explanation, you might have a slightly harder time copying it and completing the route at the same time, because it can be very luck-based, like with shooting the guns. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I'm going to be showing the route first, and then explaining it after. And this beginning part can be one of the most finicky, but since it's at the beginning, you should be perfectly fine. Just restart a few times, it's okay. Stop nagging me. It's not that hard. So this is one of the finicky parts that I told you guys about. Make sure you get very close when doing this. I don't know why I'm starting the tips already. It's not time for tips yet. So there, don't be too worried, you can go at your own pace. I'll explain it. And there we are, 216.9. Okay, now
Freerun.
Now into the explanation part. Hang on, let me move my cat first. She's moving around my legs, distracting me. Okay, so this first part, it's edge sliding and an instant thrust, right? Well, that wasn't gonna work, obviously, but instant thrust, okay? Just instantly thrust, and you should be fine. Start your slide at the very edge of the thing. Like, if you do that, you still can do it. It might actually be a bit easier, but it's just... it's not as fast, and it doesn't... I don't know, it might actually be faster now that I'm actually testing it, because you slide longer, and no, it loses your momentum. If you time my... and I don't want to test that, but I've kind of forgotten this and started using G-slides through here, which is definitely faster. But anyways, going through here, just punch slides, more edge slides, punch slide, get up here, and if you can manage it, use a thrust slide there, but you might not have enough thrust to get here. But anyways, pretty simple stuff still. You can go on the right side or just straight through, depending on how fast you gain your thrust and how comfortable you are. Yep. Simple here. and then edge slide here. And you can go pretty low. You actually kind of want to go pretty low on that, because that'll extend your air time. The longer you're in air doing the edge slide, the faster you'll be, because the edge slide is a fast mechanic, right? You move fast. So the longer you're doing it, the faster your overall time will be. Yeah, you just thrust up here, make sure you get height, and then you can jump up. Pretty simple stuff. I don't think I really needed to explain that. So same deal here, edge slide, except don't be too concerned about extending airtime here. Just get on the wall. Make sure that you can get all the way up here, right? And then here, you want to get close to the targets. Make sure that you don't give yourself a big chance of missing, okay? You really don't want to have, like, something like, oh, I actually got it. Wow. That usually doesn't happen. But before, hang on. Before, when I used to do speedruns on this, I found it very, very easy with my runs to start far back when doing it, and something like that would happen. And you really want to minimize that chance, especially in just kind of an easy run like I'm telling you. But anyways, really doesn't matter how you go about doing this, if you even G-slide like I normally like to, if you can anyway. Cross the gap there. If you want, you can use a little bit of thrust too. Just make sure that you have more than half of your thrust by the time you jump here, because you're going to need that to jump over or around, however you want to do it. I even... hang on. That was odd. I even kind of mix... like, I do this in my normal runs. But you can go around it quite easily as well. You can even do one of these if you really feel like it, but I'm not very skilled at it. Some people can get it every single time. Hang on. Like that, but then you're kind of stuck without thrust. I don't know. If you didn't know you could do that, then that's just a little thing you can do if you didn't know. But anyways, I don't think it's that useful. Some people like doing that kind of stuff. Like on alpha, I forgot to mention, you can do this on alpha. But anyways, I was just thinking if it was useful here. It's not. It can't be. That's impossible. So anyways, go over here, kind of aim for the middle. Leave a little bit of thrust so that you can recharge it fast enough there. And try to cut your way across. Go for height here initially and cut across. Punch slide. Just go across the walls any way you want, really. Punch slide. Simply get on the wall and shoot, and then slide. And if you punch slide like I do, like left trigger, make sure that you do not do it. I'll show you what it does if you try punch sliding like I do. See, my thrust went down and I used it, but I didn't actually slide, right? So don't punch slide here. Okay? I think if you like press your button for punching rather than the triggers, it won't actually do that, but still, just there's no need and you can't really make it work. So once you're getting here, skip across the gap and punch slide. Skip across the gap and punch slide. And for both of those, you can do double thrusts or triple thrusts, whatever you feel comfortable with. It really doesn't change anything. I think for speedrunning and for actually being easier, it is a bit better to use a triple thrust on both of these while crossing the gaps, like that. Oh. But anyways, then once you're coming through here, edge slide if you're confident enough to get the target still. But otherwise, it really doesn't save you too much time. Go like that. And same thing goes with once you get onto the next wall. You can do one of those, just like jump straight to the wall, or you can actually use a bit of your thrust to shortcut your way even further. So like this. If you feel comfortable with that. I know a lot of people aren't. They're not as skilled. Okay, so with this part, before we get too carried away, make sure that you land here without sliding. Do not slide on this, okay? Do not slide on this, because then you'll not be able to regain your thrust fast enough to comfortably do it. It is, like, you can do it, but it really doesn't save you as much time as normal sliding does in any other situation. It really just makes this situation awkward. So do a good 4 burst here for height. And if you need to, go one more around that panel. Go on the third one, the last one. This one. If you need to, go here. Otherwise, hang on. Let me just get back to here. Okay, so when you're going through here, the fastest way is to just jump off this panel, right? And I didn't even make it. Okay, so the fastest way is doing that, but if you need to, it really doesn't matter if you start on the last panel here or not. Like doing one of these and then going over. It really doesn't matter too much. Just do whatever you're comfortable with if you're good enough at air strafing. And then here, wait for all of your boost to recharge. So, hang on. I'm gonna act like I just landed here. Wait for all your boost to recharge, and then use a little bit, and then slide. Okay? So, the moment you land here, just keep running and wait. Then use it. Oh. Yeah, be careful of that. Be careful of that. Don't try sliding too early. So, use it, slide. And there you go. There you have it.
Freerun.
That's the tutorial. Feel free to ask me questions. And, yeah, hope you learned something. Hope you got something out of this. Hope you guys get your sub 220s. And, yeah. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.